get a flawless mission, because our last two missions were not like super successful. I wouldn't necessarily say it was all bad, but at least we didn't get the mission rewards. We lost a little bit, and the aliens could claw back some territory in the ongoing battle, and I don't want that to happen again. So yeah, look at that. We are now landing. I like our team composition, pretty solid one.
The access point we're after is just ahead. Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
We do have enough turns. We want to go over here. There is a high ground like right in front of here, which is basically begging us to get on top of it. And we certainly are going to do that.
Okay.
Let's all agree to let Nightcom take the lead on this one here. He's going to be the first one.
The aliens may have cleaned up the design, but these monsters are no better than the ones my father dealt with.
She wouldn't say that to a shield bearer. Normally that's the message that you're getting when they first of all encounter Archons or Andromedons. Both of them would be really bad news.
On the move. That's affirmative.
But we do have two.
Rolling out.
We do have two shreddering grenadiers with us, so I'm not like terribly afraid.
Roger.
For now.
Eyes on the prize.
1 sec, guys. All right, back. Let's continue. So I was about to say I'm very surprised what's behind there. Let's take a look.
I'm on the move.
Okay, my microphone just muted itself. So, we want to get on top here because I really want to take the high ground position instead of fighting them down there. We only have 7 rounds. And look at that, 24 hit points. I think I saw the schematics of an Archon. So yeah, Archons are bad news indeed. They are not totally terrible, but I don't really like them.
Orders confirmed, on the move.
But I guess given the other packs that we had before, the Archons are going to be probably pretty easy. Okay, so we would want to get on top here. Well, let's consider, do we really want to get on top? Because there is full cover here. No. Yeah, we want to get on top. If there would have been more full cover in this first floor, we definitely would have wanted to go into the first floor instead. But the way it is, we definitely instead want to take the high ground here.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Let me shortly read up chat. I'm not a big fan of gas grenades. Yeah, it depends, mate. It depends. The gas grenades are not only they are not primarily there for damage. Don't forget that they do have a pretty good debuff as well. And the debuff is -20 to hit and minus to movement distance, and they have a larger explosion radius. Question from the chat as well. Why preferring first floor over the rooftop? It doesn't matter if you're how high you are. The minimum distance to get the the high ground bonus are 188 Unreal Tournament and units. For those who are not familiar with the Unreal Tournament engine, which is by the way the engine that this game is programmed in, it's basically one fucking floor. That's about it. So no matter if you are on the first floor or on the second one, it just means you get the high ground bonus. But the first floor, with the exception of this kitchen here, which not only from an architectural perspective absolutely looks horrifyingly bad, but mostly if someone has not went for a full retard kitchen, you will end up in places like this here, which are full cover, and that's really the most preferable position to be in. My favorite spot, elevated height plus full cover. Like that's the premium position, I would call it. It's so good that you never want to leave it unless you need to. Yeah, absolutely. Good, so we are now moving everyone up there. Slowly but surely making sure that we are taking the high ground here.
Got it. Moving.
Rusticated is going to be the last one here. You're welcome, guys. Questions are always welcome. I love to drop knowledge bombs. If I know something, of course. If I don't, then yeah, can't answer that. Good. So I think they just moved up here. Am I right? Look at that. I can't get onto the stairs. So we know that these guys are currently on the stairs, right? That's a mere fact. Sorry, doorbell, need to be AFK for 30 seconds. It is indeed 2 a.m. in Germany, and the question is not what the fuck comes to the door at that moment in time. It's usually female, and your spouse is usually coming through the door at that night time. Or some sort of robber, but in that case I wouldn't come back, guys. In that case, you probably would only hear silence for an extended period. Good. I'm still thinking that the Stairs are being taken. So that's the reason why I think it's a good idea to move around this side here. Don't want to trigger the pack. Oh, look at that. Muton Centurion. Muton Centurion.
Position confirmed. Hello there, Knight.
And I already know who's going to shoot that Muton Centurion from the rooftop. And afterwards I know who's going to be the one who's shooting
Got it. Moving.
a gas grenade on the fallen down Muton Centurion.
Good to go.
Going to be big fun, I promise you guys. Good.
Copy.
So everyone's just climbing up here. Take the better position on this side.
Covering now.
I wish we could take the hack. I just saw that there is the option to take the hack. But I feel this might trigger. I feel this might trigger, so not going to work out. Instead, let's carefully consider where we want to place our guys. Like, there are only 2 spots here for high ground. There are a couple more down here. And I'm considering moving here and then there. That's not a bad position to be in, also to throw the grenades.
Heading there now.
So yeah, Rusticated just jumped down. Perfect, lovely, I like it. He's in a proper position. Now the Swamp Child takes the position up here. Just need to make sure that we're not triggering multiple packs at once again. Get ready for the triple pull. I have overheard that one. One pack up here, second one down there. Okay. I am thinking about a good position for our ranger. Let's start moving down here. Hopefully not triggering something. Good, we haven't. Now let's move here, because that will secure that we are not going to be spotted out from in front or from the left-hand side.
Got it covered.
Affirmative, covering now.
Alright guys, let's hope we're not triple pulling again. That would be very unpleasant. Double pull would be okay, but triple pull is really not needed, right? These 2 sectors do not scare me. But who's still having vision on them? Ah, it's you. Damn you, Dopadesor, for always having so much vision on everyone. Maybe we should just move him. Next round they will come around the corner and they probably are going to spot out. There's a chance that they are going to spot her out. So instead, we want to move down and make sure that we got a single solid pull this round. I'd like to go here, but that's too far. So for now it's going to be here. And this should get rid of the problem with... Well, how is someone still seeing these guys? No, he's not. Don't tell me you are seeing them. Also a no. 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 Like, who's still seeing them? 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. These guys here are just visible because our ranger can see them. Ah, okay, our ranger can see all of them. Which effectively means, Nightcom, bro, you're not going to do anything this round, okay? Because if you are starting to do something, everyone else will completely shit on us. So, Nightcom's basically not going to move. Good. If we want to start this pack, I'd like to explode it, so they will drop down one more floor, and I'll just use... No, we're not going to use a gas grenade because the Vipers themselves are immune against gas. We're just using the normal grenade plus the falling damage. Wow, look at Roby's grenade range. That one here is sick. Good. Roby's going to start off the encounter. And I think that's going to be a single target pull. Famous last words, I think it's going to be a single target pull. Oh, the whole floor completely collapsed. They went down to ground level. All of us get spotted out, which is not very surprising, to be honest. And now they are going to take their positions, which again is not very surprising. But you know what? I do have a good feeling about this, because we can now take our shots at all of them. They lost so much HP.
Bombs away.
Very solid pull.
They're toast. Objective
Look at them, two of them immediately died. We even got a clearance on the target.
Commander, we have
Now that's really solid. Lightning hands, gratis shot. She can dodge whatever she wants. Another lightning hands. And the Muton Centurion is down. Mission objective or turret? Let's go for the mission objective.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, recover elite. I don't really believe in the 25% of the dark events. But we don't also need alien facility leads, so might as well take our chance here. Oh, look at that. Great. We just delayed and got a little bit more time. That's good.
We've got access. We've confirmed successful acquisition of the Advent files. Eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area.
Yeah, okay, that pretty much... That pretty much tells us, at this moment in time, I'm no longer believing in maybes and ifs. This is definitely an intended feature slash bug. Yeah.
Let's get it.
System override. I hope we can. Yeah, great. Really good. I was about to say I hope we can get the control of over this unit, because it will relieve a lot of pressure. That unit is without any cover whatsoever, so it'll be one of the prime targets. We can use our flashbang here to flashbang all of them down there. Couple of good shots via squad side. And we need to be careful with Nightcom. Wow, he couldn't move anywhere. Look at that, literally nowhere to move. I just don't want to trigger the last pick over here. So what's a way to prevent that? I would want to go for the Mimic Beacon, but these guys are definitely in the way. I don't like them being there. But yeah, I guess we can just overwatch for now, because there is no field where I could go which cannot be seen by these guys. So it's an overwatch. And in terms of cover and so on, let's make sure that the guys that are exposed, primarily the gentleman up front here, are having enough cover from our from the smoke grenade. Because with the sniper I can't kill someone right away, and I wanted to make sure that we're taking the least possible amount of damage here. Again, I didn't intend to pull any of these, but unfortunately the gremlin seems to nowadays completely pull them. Yeah, he'll just use the shield. That's not very surprising. By the way, we have now successfully triggered the last pack, so might as well also fall back. We have no timing limitation here anymore. We can just fall back without problems. Why is no one, by the way, attacking the robot? They're just ignoring it for now? Yeah, that was a solid shot. But you haven't killed him, bro. Okay, so as expected, no one has been hit, but we are in a bad shape, and I want to get rid of the pack down here / pull back a little bit, Elsewise, this might not be such a pleasant position anymore. Okay, so first things first. We do have an advent mech here, and this mech can definitely A, take the overwood shots, and B, wow, he missed with he was flashbanged. Yeah, as if I didn't know that it was going to happen. Chat is now mocking me for being worst pack puller Europe. So we could either start to tear them apart, or probably the more convincing idea is to get rid of the guys back here. And like I was saying, I wanted to start getting rid of the guys here in the background and substantially fall back. So we are going to run and gun. And we're first of all going to kill this muton. The muton has a grenade, and whenever we are in high ground and the muton has a grenade, that's a very bad combination. He can basically nearly one-shot us. Wow, 90% shot just missed. That was bad. That was really bad. Need to come up with a backup plan now. We're taking full cover here into two directions. And probably we are going to use his beacon. So yeah, no shots to be fired now. I'm moving him here because I want to use the face-off ability. To hit as many guys as we possibly can. That finishes the stun lancer and solves our problem with the stun lancer, who just moved up way too far. Roby the Swamp Child will do something very important this round, besides falling back and not getting hit, of course. He, by the way, has the second Mimic Beacon, so I like that a lot. He's going to ensure that all of the guys on the right-hand side are basically being taken care of. We have our gas grenades, and now, chat, you can finally see why I do like gas grenades. Because if they work pretty well. Alright, we just need to find the right angle. Unfortunately, there is some high cover between us and the spot where we want to use the grenade to. So I wanted to use the grenade to get rid of all of these guys. The mutant, of course, is definitely not is still going to be an issue. So this here would take care about two of them, but the stun lancer is the really nasty one. I would want to lay a grenade like down here. This doesn't hit enough targets though. Like this one here is okay-ish, but I think we can do even better. Well, I guess that's the best that we can do for now. It will reduce the movement. Do I have a playthrough of the original XCOM from 1994? I played it often, even on the hardest difficulty, but at that time I wasn't a streamer. Maybe I'll go back to it. I still own the original game. If you guys are really interested in it, and of course we can still do it. But it's been ages since I was playing it last time. Wow, really, really, really a long time ago. Good, so we can get into full cover here. Still, that wouldn't solve our issue with the mutant down there. We do have a pretty solid chance of eradicating this guy. The Edwin mech is okay. It's ours at the moment. We still want to keep it. I want to get rid of the mutant down there. He's currently one of my main concerns. And missing that 90% shot was really unfortunate. Moving over here would only deal 3 damage. The grenade could also deal 3 damage. We definitely need him for the mimic beacon, elsewise the situation is going to look even worse. Teardrop could go down to here in order to take shots at him, which would leave him exposed for these 2 guys. So probably not the wisest of all decisions. We could nevertheless go here, that's half cover. Not too bad of a spot. And we get rid of the mutant. Yeah, probably that's the right play. Problem is really this mutant is having relatively free shots on us. Yeah. Good, so it's down to 1 HP. 1 HP is good enough for a grenade. Well.
Heads down.
And last but not least, let us place a tasty and also well-known mimic beacon right there. So there's the poison is already kicking in. Couple of points of damage. Of course, against armor targets it's not super sexy, but yeah, I still like it. Yeah, the Archon is having quite a punch. That's for sure. Mimic beacon is down. These 2 guys here now need to take a new orientation. Probably they are going to go for the mech. Yep. But the armor is still holding strong. Wow. Yep. That was quote-unquote our second mimic beacon. Sectoids are now reanimating. Also not very surprising. But yeah, I'm not like super afraid about the sectoids. It'll take us just basically one flashbang to get rid of both of the sectoids and their summonings, or alternatively, Nightcom will just... Is he having Implacable? Hunter's Instinct, Implacable. Nightcom will just go here and hit him in the back. So yeah, that's the first summoning already down. By the way, that was the Mimic Beacon that he just resummoned. Wow, that's funny.
Okay, I'll go.
He's going back into full cover. Roby is this turn going to use his Mimic Beacon. We are killing this sectoid down there because he has a summoning up, and I don't want to get into any more trouble with him. So yeah, full cover is being removed. And now we use our pistol shots. First one already killed it. Luckily for us, we do have 2 on our gunslinger. The question is, do we want to go for the Archon? The Archon itself has a ton of HP and is not necessarily like super dangerous. And by super dangerous I mean there are simply other enemies which deal equivalent, if not more, damage. So we are missing a little bit the scout up front there. Since Roby's Mimic Beacon is anyways going to be used, we might as well can use it now. Plus, I don't see any disadvantage of being in front here in the fog. Because it's basically full cover. Right. So now let's retry this one. Do have an Advent Officer up here. We do have a shield bearer. We have this guy down there. Let's take out the Advent Officer next. Relatively easy kill by just blowing up the rest of the house. Too bad. I was hoping that we can get the full cover of this shield bearer down there as well. We can't. So Advent Officer just took falling damage as well, shields being removed, plus he's now down on the ground. Ah, damn. Just a little bit short on damage, I don't like it. But we wouldn't have killed the Archon either. So in both scenarios, this guy wouldn't have died. Wow, single target hit and a single target kill, not bad.
Incoming over here.
He shouldn't have a chance to hit. No, that was less than 5%. Full cover and he's poisoned. Wow. That was a 5% shot. Okay, now it's getting problematic because Roby just lost his cover. Thankfully, only cover was lost. We definitely need to pull him back. Let's first of all get a little heal. Yeah, you shouldn't be the beacon, you're right, man. Good. So this here would be a very solid grenade. Let's move back. So this here is better. Question is, where is this Archon? He moved back here. So yeah, that's probably going to hit the Archon as well. Yeah, look at that. Great. Really beautiful grenade. Such a lovely grenade. This one here would kill plus shred, which is important, but I don't like the fact that he's in half cover. So we're now going to substantially upgrade our cover situation. Moving doesn't cost anything, specifically if you only want to use grenades. Yeah, we shouldn't. I wanted to go for a flawless mission, so that was really not intended to let anyone die or be near death. But yeah, like you said, pulling the whole map like a boss, that shouldn't have happened either. Roby bro, I'm feeling for you. Didn't want to get your tune into trouble. So all of them are dead. There's one poisoned lancer who will die this round. There's a shield bearer, and there's an Archon left. Everyone else died. And we are going to take the last Mimic Beacon. And we're taking a second heal here, because I just want to make sure that not a lucky crit is ending our streak. Yo, Roby just killed him with poison. The Archon doesn't feel really well. That shield bearer will die next round. We killed all of them with the exception, and with the exception of this one hit, we pretty much had a very solid positioning here.
Incoming fire! If you say so.
We're green to go.
What's over there? Closing on target position now.
So we have a stock installed on him. Stock deals minimum of 1 point of damage. Just want to make sure that this guy dies.
Taken care of.
There is a slight chance that he is going to be cured from his poison, and I just didn't want to take that slight chance. Instead,
Heading out.
let's get into full cover with everyone.
Come get some.
Got it covered.
Scanning. I'm on it.
Dodge the shot.
I got nothing.
Got a couple of other shots. Don't you tell me that he still has a chance to hit. What the fuck?
Ready to engage.
I definitely
That's borderline ridiculous. I was pretty much expecting that he just double moved.
Status confirmed.
Don't forget, guys, he was poisoned.
I think this is the package.
So yeah, we just fought 17 aliens at once. Because we pulled all of them. No shit, Sherlock. We pulled all of them, 17 versus 6. Let's hope the recovering time is not too long, because Nightcom and Roby are really valuable units. Can't afford to let them be in the sick bay for too long. Yeah, lightly wounded, but Roby pretty much is a little bit more intensively wounded.
Hello, Commander.
We got ourselves a scientist. Yay! So Roby, the question that you are probably asking yourself, how long are you wounded? The answer is another 16 days. I'm sorry, man. I could have done better. But you'll be with us pretty soon. And I would want to get him to Marshal as well, because he already has a volatile mix. Like, that's super, super good. And he has lightning reflexes, which is even better. Damn. Oh, nice. another gratis scientist if we would want to have it. But let's do the contact here first.
For the Australian sector.
Okay, that's perfect.
Regional contacts located.
Armor and vest proving ground projects are completed instantly. Not that we definitely want to build something, because vests usually suck, but it's not bad. So let's get the scientist. No, I will need to get to bed pretty soon, because it's only 4 more hours and then a long working day will start. Just wanted to spend 2 hours with you guys and enjoy in a joint stream. By the way, we just got ourselves plasma grenades, a really nice add-on. We got ourselves the next level of Wangstra's upgrade. He now finally got Scavenger, which also means we probably would want to get him with us. Oh my god, he has so many abilities now. So if we want to continue training him, I think we're pretty close to the really nice abilities. That's why I constantly train him. Like Fire Discipline, all allies within commander range gain +10 on reaction fire, or spend an action to give all allies within commander range 3 mobility for the remainder of this turn. I think we're going to go for Fire Discipline, simply because further activatable abilities are not really needed. He has already so many abilities. So yeah, he's now continuing to train like a boss. And look at that. There's just another scientist, 115 intel, and we just got ourselves a scientist. We are now at 6 scientists. With this scientist down here, we would be at 7, which is really good. We need the research speed to get to plasma weapons, and so on and so on. So all of them, with the exception of Roby and Wangstra, are available. And we will get to this mission the next time, gentlemen. As for now, it's getting late in Europe, so I need to get to bed. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed 6 versus 17 matchups and Legendary ++ difficulty, I like to kindly invite you to follow the stream. I always like to interact with others, so you're welcome to join us on the Psych 4 game stream. For now, we're going to call it a night, but I'll be online on the weekend. So we are going to continue this campaign and we'll be successful. So thank you so much for spending the evening with me. Have a nice and great remaining week, and see you guys a little bit later. Bye bye.